I'll get it later.
What is this?
Edwards Hilaire to Brian West.
Why is muting it? Oh, this is not mute. That's
Brooke, one of the best running backs we've seen in our time together.
I don't have Alexa.
hello, everybody. What's going on, Patrick? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining us as always. Michelle, how are you doing today? My Dukes, you gonna get in the camera frame or what? Why are you all the way over there in the cut? Can't see you.
Because
There you go.
not enough room in here.
If you guys don't follow me on my regular Instagram account, it's at Tim Walk on Water. You should go check out my latest story. My Dukes was in the jump. She was dancing. She was dancing. You guys got to see it. It's pretty funny.
I hope it's not silly.
It's not silly. It's cool. Why are you hiding? Stop hiding.
My hair's all wonky.
You have to scoot over a little bit because
right.
I can't get the TV. I can't
Okay.
get the TV in, or else it's over. It's a wrap. Patrick, I swear Patrick sent me something and I can't find it that he wanted. Oh, there he goes. I literally just got your email just now, Patrick.
Oof. Yikes.
That's super interesting.
Isn't it though?
It is.
Is it two things or one thing? I guess I was looking
It's
at the
one
top
thing.
Of it.
So this is your guys' first time here. What we do here is people submit items and we try to help them identify it, at least get them on the right path. And then, we're able to show people our sort of process when we're trying to identify something.
It's very interactive. We need you all sometimes.
Yeah, people will help us in the chat also. Josie is busy with work, so she won't be joining us tonight. And my dude's computer is still on the fritz, so that's why we're like.
I think my motherboard's burnt up, so we're looking at Black Friday, new computer, new laptop.
So we are. We actually have a lot of submissions today, so we got a lot going on. We're going to try our best to get through as much of them as possible to kind of give people a little bit of help here. And that's what we do. So this is an hour-long episode, and we're going to try our best. I know Patrick just sent me something. Michelle sent me some stuff, but we do have a lot of things. So I'm going to try and fly through them as fast as possible so we can get to as many as possible. If we don't get to it today, we will get to it next week. Promise. All right, so let's say hello to some people. Patrick and Michelle, as I was just speaking of, are here. Tracy is in the building. What's going on, Tracy? How you doing? Hope all is well.
Tracy.
Rosie is here also. And Aaron Rebel Junk, she just sent me a picture of one of the items that she bought in our live sale, which looks really cool the way she has it set up. So shout out to Aaron at Rebel Junk. Joanne from Bougie and the Beast is in the building. Trisha from San Diego is here. How are you? Rosie says, you got the moves, my Dukes.
Oh, she looked at it. I haven't even seen it.
Judy is here. How you doing, Judy? Judy got a little Pomeranian in her picture right there.
Oh.
Ma, show your face. There she is. She's here now.
Here.
Susie is here. How you doing, Susie? Who else is here? That's everybody that's here that has spoken. So, I don't know if Dawn is here watching. Dawn sent me a bunch of stuff from last week, so I'm gonna try and get to that stuff first because she sent it to me last week. And it's a couple of interesting pieces. There's probably two in there that we're going to try and get to first because they're a little bit easier, at least to guide her. And then there's a couple of things that I really am just like completely out of the loop on. And I'm gonna try my best. Obviously, that's what we do here. So at any point, if anybody has any suggestions when it comes to what we're searching or has any ideas on what something might be, it's always super helpful when you guys put that in the chat. So we appreciate the help because this is a sort of like a teamwork effort to try and get these things done. I'm going to pull up the YouTube on my phone so I could see the chat while we're researching. What's going on, Stu? How you been, brother? Long time no see. Hope all is well. All right.
And take notice, I am not on Facebook.
Yes.
No phone.
Oh, that's what Susie said.
What?
I heard that too much Facebook will burn motherboards. That's a good one. All right, so let me see what item we're gonna start with.
Ooh. Look at that. Oh,
Okay, I think I'm gonna start with this one because
that should be easy.
it's not necessarily easy, but it's something that it's good to talk about. So let's do this and this. And shout out to everybody watching us on Facebook right now. If you guys aren't hip to over the years on YouTube, come check us out on YouTube. All right, so this is the first item that Dawn sent me in. So for those of you that don't know, this is what is commonly referred to as a juicer or a juice reamer. I'm assuming that's you've probably used one of these before, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the
but
day.
It was clear glass. It wasn't uranium. You think that's uranium? I think it's
Yeah. So this is the thing: is that more times than often, unless it's a reproduction, these will glow. So this is technically uranium glass. Now the downfall about this is that in the eras of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, every glass company pretty much made one of these. So it's almost impossible to like get a proper identification unless you have like an old book. Like I'm pretty sure they make a book on juice reamers. So you could see that, she sent me a couple of different pictures. So like what you'd have to do is you'd really have to like dig into the exact detail of it. Now, sometimes like in this one right here, it has like that optic ribbon around the outside of the juice reamer. Now, there are some companies that have made these that will be marked. And then they are kind of like a little bit easier to identify, obviously, with the marking. And then sometimes there's certain ones that have like identifying factors. I know Hazel Atlas made a bunch of these. What are you doing right now?
Okay, you keep watching. I just want to I get that taste of that metal on my mouth.
And so those will help you. But 70% of the time, these are going to be very impossible to like properly identify. But I will give this one a shot just because it does have that sort of ribbed optic on there. I mean, you're probably going to get a bunch of the same sort of listings as far as companies, Jeanette Glass, Federal Glass, all different things of that nature. So let's type in uranium glass optic juice reamer. And then the handles too will help also. See, like you're not gonna get any sort of like actual names. Let's just try this. Let's try optic. What's going on, Bill? How you doing, brother?
Bill.
Optic juice. Yeah, it is.
He can bring me my iced tea.
Yeah, so you're just gonna get a lot of these sort of things.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty much just gonna say depression glass, antique glass. Like it's super difficult.
Well, that looks like hers.
To
That's a mini vintage large.
Yeah, see, most people are just gonna list them without like giving them a name, just because it's super impossible. Like this one says Federal Glass.
That looks like the one I had.
Yeah. So
tiny ribs.
What's going on, David? How you doing, brother?
David.
But yeah, I mean they sell very well. Now these ones you can are like the jadeite ones. You can tell a little bit more so which ones they are. There's one other one that's super popular that's out there that's actually has sun-kissed written across it, and those can go for a good amount of money. And then the jadeite ones will also typically be by Jeanette Glass or McKee Glass, the original ones if they glow specifically. So that's gonna be. It's basically like very difficult to 100% identify the maker just because of so many glass companies making those without really marking them. So that's about as deep as you can go in that. Now this piece is super interesting.
That's cute. That almost looks like the one we had, except yours is. Well, that's not. Only the knobs are.
Now see, this is one of these.
You think that had a lid?
I don't think so. No.
Oh no, I see. It's ruffled. How tall is that?
I want to see if she put any notes in there. Oh shoot! I just saw Nate. I gotta get to your email too, brother. I forgot about that. Where is it? Fuchsia.
I'm gonna go close the door.
No, so it's 6 inches tall by 4.5 inches. Now this can be a couple of different things here. Let's see. Now, when it comes to these sort of hobnail pieces, like a lot of times you want to look at the shape of the hobnail. Some hobnails are more pointy than others. Now this shape is just 6 inches tall. Let me see the ruler really quick. I'm just trying to picture about how tall that is. So you're looking at about like this tall, 6 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty tall.
So that's probably some sort of flower vase. I mean, and technically, so if I'm searching something like this, I'm going to search
Fenton, because of pointy glass.
I mean, it could be Fenton. I mean, it does have like that sort of pointy hobnail, which typically I would say is Fenton. So like this is a piece that I have.
That's not Fenton, is it?
No, this is Fenton.
It is.
Now, see, these are a little bit more rounder than those.
Yeah.
Those are like super pointy. Interesting. Okay, so let's pull up here. Very hobnail. Cranberry hobnail. Face. Yeah, shoot it over to me, Bill, and we'll take a look at it next week for you, buddy. Now, see, this is the thing. You're going to get so many options in here.
You said vase, though, right?
I did say vase.
It's funny, the ruffles aren't. I mean, that one doesn't have.
But see, and the other thing is too is the shape. It's almost like it's the shape of a tumbler, but it's ruffled. We can't look through 81 face straight. Try that. It knocks us down to 3 pages.
Ruffle on the inside.
Now, I know she said it was more like fuchsia, but it looks like cranberry to me, for sure, right? I think we can all agree on that. Now, because that's the thing is like for some reason, that shape to me doesn't really look like a Fenton shape. It looks more like a Hobbs and what's the name of that? Hobbs and Bruckheimer? Cranberry hobnail. Yeah, see, sometimes the elderly poodle knows that sometimes they do some of the. See, look, barrel-shaped tumbler.
but there's no.
Sometimes Fenton does typically have the very more pointy. It's not gonna be in here, is it?
Where are your replacements?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not helpful.
No, because a lot of times they don't have pictures on replacements, which kind of like makes it super difficult too. If it's not in stock, they don't have a picture usually. I was hoping to find the image of it so I can just get the shape, because yeah, so I thought it was a tumbler too at first when I saw it, but the difference is it has that ruffled top right here, which kind of throws everything off on a little loop, because it's a straight sided basically vase. Very interesting. Let's see. Dewdrop. You see, like, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of this dewdrop cranberry.
Are those pointed? Those hobnails pointed?
Yeah, look, doesn't that look more like those hobnails?
Yeah.
Okay, www.pgs.org. Okay, pattern ID, pattern index, by maker. Really? That's all you're gonna give me?
That's slim pickings there.
Where is your hobnail? That's a crazy piece.
Yeah, their hobnails are really pronounced.
It is. Okay, so let's do this. Drop.
Oh, there's a tumbler, but it's not pretty and ruffled at the top.
You see? Look. Bung. I knew it wasn't okay, so I'll tell you before we crack this case.
Ooh, look at it with
Yeah.
opalescent.
Before we crack this case, I'll tell you what happened. So I had a antique model flint company Vaseline glass wreath and shell, which I thought was a celery vase, but it was actually a spooner. And so it was like the value difference was crazy. And the woman told me that somebody had reached out to me and told me that if it was a couple inches taller, then it would have been a celery vase. And that's probably what this is at 6 inches tall. I think it's a celery vase.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go back to share screen right now. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Okay. Dewdrop celery vase.
And see how tall they say it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Right here.
Whoa, 65.
The one right here sold for $120. $120. I don't know if Don's in here, but this is it. I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. He did it again, says. So, Don, if you're not in here, hopefully I'll send you an email and tell you to watch it. But This is going to be a proper antique. So I knew that it looked familiar. I knew it. So this is going to be a Hobbs. I'm going to butcher this. I always do. Hobbs Brockunier. Dewdrop Hobnail. Now they say ruby. I don't know necessarily if that's the color, the proper color name though. Pattern list. Look, you know what's crazy is that here we go. Yeah, so they're not saying the actual color, but because Tracy says because everyone needs a vase for their celery. But yeah, this is so amber glass decoration is called Francis ware. We're in the center. So it is, you know, like I've mentioned to you guys before previously, is that a lot of times when these really old pieces of glass doesn't have names, they have these sort of, they've been given numbers. So this is going to be Hobbs and Brockiner and Company. Number 323 is the original maker's name. Whenever you see OMN, that means original maker's name. And it says AKA decoration number 7, Dewdrop, Francis Ware, Hobnail. So it has a bunch of different.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, they're all
frosted.
Yeah, they're all super pretty. And as you can tell, these are actually fairly like really nice and worth a lot of money for sure. So that mystery has been solved.
6:22.
Yes. So I saw a couple other people who stop in the chat and oh, there she is, Dawn. Did you see what it was? We discovered it for you. Your first one is right here. Boom. So it is Hobbs, Brockheimer and Company. It is a celery vase, more likely than not, and it is Dewdrop Hobnail. Now the only thing is I'm not exactly sure what the color was that they used. It doesn't say. But man, it's some really nice stuff. That's for certain. 105. Ooh, look at that.
Chimanetti.
Those are the tumblers. Pretty crazy stuff. Ooh. That glows too, for certain. Oh, shoot. I got to give some love really quick. Did I take that out the stream? Where did she go? Where'd it go? Dawn.
You went back up, go back down. Slowly. You just miss it.
There it goes. Dawn, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. We just, you know, like I said, we do this to help you guys, and we're just glad we could do it. You did send us a whole bunch of stuff. In the beginning, we kind of broke down the juice reamer for you, and then we went to the hobnail piece, and then we're gonna get back into try to touch on the other pieces. The other pieces that you have are a little bit more difficult. It might take some more time, but I'll definitely get to them, you know, if I can. But thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it. We're just glad we could help. Like, I don't know, that feeling you get when you figure it out, it's a lot of fun. So it's totally worth it. I'm just glad we could be of help to you. So yes, I saw Glock in here. Tim, what's going on? Harry Humstone is in the building. What's going on? How you guys doing today? I saw my man Shad Juice is in the building. If y'all not hip to Shad Juice channel, he's got a amazing channel. Dude knows a lot of crazy stuff about video games, toys, everything. His yard sale videos are so much fun. So shout out to Shad Juice, man. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Hope all is well. Jennifer, I thought I saw Tracy says most will search cranberry. I would just put that. Plus, if you are wrong, the experts will let you know for sure. Jennifer wants to know how do you submit an item. So there should be an email that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So all you got to do is just submit pictures and measurements to that email address, and then we try and get to it for you. So that's how you submit it. Do you put Glock says, do you put a Bloody Mary in the vase with the celery? He says, I have a ton more. I need to hire someone. Yeah, trust me, this is what I go through every day pretty much at some point or another is trying to search something. It's pretty crazy. I bought a black light based on your suggestion off of Emily Conway's channel. I went to Shining. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Tim, for dropping the link to Shad Juice's channel for me. Appreciate it. Michael is a amazing guy. All right. So let's see what we can get to next. What was
Ooh, the bell.
It's not a bell. It's like a pendant.
Really?
Okay, and Michelle has a couple of things too. All right, now maybe I'm gonna do this one. We're just gonna touch on it briefly because it is super difficult. Okay. So I'm gonna read you guys the email really fast that came along with it. Okay. It's just not. Oh, it is. All right. Okay. All right. So
unidentifiable.
Here we go. Okay. So this next item that we're going to look at is another item submitted by
Dawn.
Submitted by Dawn. It says a baby Buddha pendant with small metal items that come out of the top when you shake it, then fall back in, almost like a fortune teller.
That is really interesting.
So, I had something on my hand. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share the screen with you guys really fast. That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I want. All right. So hopefully everybody heard that description. We're going to try and do this one. Get up to about as close as we can. I've never seen anything like this before. And I was hoping Ma Dukes might know what it is since.
It's silver tone, right?
Yeah.
Like pewterish.
Now, what I want to know is you've been trying to find this for 1 year now. If you shake it, the pieces pop out. Where do they come out of? Do they come out of his face? She says it's more like brass.
Oh, okay.
More like brass is what she says. Okay. Now, it says it comes out of the top of the head, yes. Like the top of the head, like where the pendant, the loop is?
In the back? Oh, I can see it's more brass on your phone. Oh, I see. That's where they come out.
Oh. Interesting. What would you even? So it's is it like it's like a pendant, right? All right, David. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, David.
Have a good one.
is crazy.
So it's like a pendant, right? Like you put on a necklace.
Is it very heavy?
How heavy is it,
Looks solid,
Dawn?
except for the fact that there's got to be room in there for the little tabs to come out.
And how many pieces are in there? Like how many little sticks? Watch fob? That's tricky.
Very tricky.
All right.
Key fob?
What's a fob?
Sometimes they call key chains key fobs, just because it's a piece of something. You know, like like in this case, a little Buddha, or you can get them with an animal or whatever. Might have had a bigger. It's heavy. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea for a key fob.
Clock or something to give it weight? That's an interesting.
Because you shouldn't be, if you use it on your car keys, it's not a good idea, because they say it's not good to have a heavy keychain in your ignition, because it'll mess up your starter.
Alice in Vintage Land says maybe it's like the clock weights.
That's a thought. But why?
But why would it
you
have
the
those
little things
pieces
coming
that come out of it?
Yeah.
That's what's super interesting.
It's like you know what? It's probably like, it's like worry beads, or the things that people carry to just keep themselves amused, like spinning rings and stuff like that, puzzle rings, and just sort of a doodad. That's how you spell Buddha, is it? No results for brass. Drop brass baby. Just go with Buddha.
Is Buddha always considered a baby? Isn't
No,
Buddha
Buddhas
always?
are Buddhas. They can be little round guys. It's like Buddha, Siddhartha.
Okay, so let's try baby Buddha pendant.
ANT. Oh, here you go. I like the description, talisman. A lucky.
I think it's like Tracy says she thinks it's like a spiritual bead. She says she sent a video. I didn't get the video. Did you send it to the right email? Okay, so what was somebody had said something. Maybe it's like a magic ball. That's what I'm thinking. Like, it's like some sort of
Talisman. That's
yeah.
what I like,
There's
talisman.
a Buddhist thing where you shake a container with prayer sticks until one falls out. Seen it before, but don't know what's on the sticks or if they come out of anything other than a cylinder. Prayer sticks. Okay, so let's try that. Buddha prayer sticks. Prayer wheel. This is probably the thing that Patrick was talking about. Shad Juice said, I finally got a worth point last week. Tired of not finding comps for things. It's great. It's not, I mean, even just like with comps, it's amazing, but with like
Identification.
researching too, like it's just sometimes it's stuff, especially when you find those sort of like real unique items. Oh, see, this is what Patrick said was he saw these are like prayer sticks. Antiques Chinese fortune sticks in signed lottery case dragon phoenix box. Interesting. Fortune sticks. So maybe we should call them fortune sticks instead of prayer sticks.
Yeah.
Fortunes. Aye.
There you go.
Fortune sticks, ascension email. She says it's 9 ounces. 9 ounces. That's a heavy sucker. Dang. Michelle says worth point is essential. I saw a sale where someone undersold a creamer set by about $450. Wow.
Yikes. Look at that candlestick. I have that. Well, you should have had brass Buddha with fortune sticks.
But I feel like if you
Ooh, that's a pretty
like let me see, brass Buddha. I keep misspelling it. Brass Buddha. Okay.
You don't want to try talisman?
Oh. That's the only video that she sent. It looks like Tibetan. Oh shoot, sorry. Brass Buddha. Fortune.
You say brass Buddha with fortune sticks.
Where did you get it from, Don? Like, how aware of you of the age of it? Do you have any ideas on the age? See, this is the thing that's really getting me. Okay, so let's think about this. Are we sure it's Buddha though?
Looks like a little kid. Looks like a little Chinese kid.
So maybe we should stay away from Buddha because maybe it's not Buddha, right? Happy Buddha, I think too.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's throwing me for is this, because this makes me feel like it was
some kind of
attached to something,
like bells or something, you know, as part of another item.
And she says that it weighs approximately 9 ounces. That's fairly heavy for a small little thing like that. So it's got to be solid, whatever it's made of.
Right. See, when I think of, happy Buddha, laughing Buddha. When I think of Buddha, I think of, where'd it go? Where's my Buddha? This is, to me, this is a Buddha. To me, that's a Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you might want to call this a Buddha as well.
My Duke's got all types of Buddhas. Is it brass? You bought a unit, huh?
Ah.
Okay, that's a good question. Good questions, Tim and Rosie. Are the sticks the same material as the actual baby Buddha or happy Buddha?
I bet they are because they'd have to come out. They have to be heavy enough to come out. Yeah, that's the same
It
material.
looks like it, right?
Yep. It's metal.
It looks like it's brass for sure. It had stuff from India in the locker. I mean, like that picture makes it look like brass, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a really interesting thing. Like, I mean, if you really think about it, that thing could be it could be something potentially like really interesting and definitely valuable. Ah, that's a tough one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try
I
one.
wonder if what else was in that unit? Was it like somebody who had a shop?
That's what she said. It said there was a bunch of stuff in there from India.
Like if somebody had a shop or it was their personal collection.
What are you doing?
Help us find the Buddha.
My Duke's over here playing Buddha chimes. You think it's a monk and not a Buddha. It looks like a Tibetan monk to me.
A baby Tibetan monk. Yep, looks more like a monk.
Okay, so we'll try it. We're gonna try that. We're gonna run with that then. See, that's what I'm saying is that maybe we should get away from the word Buddha for a little while. Okay, Tibetan. How do you say that? A-N?
Yeah.
Tibetan monk fortune sticks.
With the Tibetan monk. Fortune sticks with a Tibetan monk. Because there's not fortune sticks described as Tibetan monks. It's Tibetan fortune sticks, but that looks like my Buddha.
This is getting frustrating now. I feel like we're on the cusp of something. I think it's a monk. Fortune sticks. Let's try prayer sticks one more time. Let's try prayer sticks.
Prayer stick holder. So prayer stick holder, prayer stick charm. There's 169 results for monk with prayer sticks. You drop.
Patrick found something.
Oh, that's close to it. In the description. Look, see, it looked like it was on something and then it got lost.
See, this person's
That's
using it as a key fob.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's too heavy for a key fob. I mean, you could do it, but if you put your car keys in there with a heavy.
Patrick, what's going on? Ashley, how you doing? Weights they put on clothing robes. That's a good one. Hey, Patrick, what did you search on to find that what you just emailed me? Use Google Lens. That's how I found that. It does. I like that, Ashley. She says it looks like the weights they put on clothing robes.
You mean Tibetan monks? Or just anybody's?
All right. I didn't. That's why I hate Google Lens, because sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do. It gives me all types of other stuff that have nothing to do with it. But if you did it, it worked. Okay. Let me try this. Save photos.
Uh-oh.
It takes me straight non-English.
Does it have a spot for translation? You should send it to Sunshine. Maybe she knows.
That's it, because look, it has the stick that comes
Coming
out of it too.
Yep, there you go. But the metal is the same.
Okay, I'm gonna try and translate this. So I found this, but it's obviously not in English. I'm gonna have to try and translate it. Google translate to English. What's the score of that game?
Oh, that's a commercial.
Okay, let's see. This might be it. Jizo-sama, Jizo-san, Showa Retro.
Miniature figure metal show a retro. It's retro. I'm telling you, send it to Sunshine.
Jizo-san, what is that? Jizo-sama? Oh shoot. Okay. All right. So we're making some headway here, guys. All right. I've been a little bit behind. Try Little Monk. All the links are in Chinese or Japanese. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I think the figure's name is Jizo. Sama Jizo. Sama Jizo. How many? Sama
139.
Jizo Sama. Brass? What is Jizo Sama? Jizo Sama. It does sound a little nasty. So almost all the little statues known as Jizo, or the honorific Ojizo-san or Ojizo-sama, wear red net caps. Jizo statues represent Jizu Bosatsu, a divinity in Japanese Buddhism who protects children who have died before their parents.
So we're back to Japan.
Yeah,
Japanese.
So, and this is what's important here about trying to figure this out. Okay, so if you really look at it, one of the things I noticed. So if you look here, right, look at this image. You notice this right here. This
The third eye.
the third eye. It's got a third eye. Okay. Now, if you go back to this, it's got a third eye for sure.
So those are his eyes looking down, and his eyebrows, and his third eye. There's his nose, his mouth, and his two eyes, or the tiny ones. Yeah. Or no, are those his cheeks? Man, there's a third eye on there. I think.
It's definitely a third eye. It has to be a third eye. Okay, so but now I just got to figure out the best way of. Okay, Jizzo. Let's just try Jizzo. Jizzo fortune sticks.
Where's KC 13? 10. The other beads.
So Ashley says, the rebels have gone down for this guy. Just gives me the energy being positive. Totally. I totally feel that. Little monk. Let's try this.
Grass.
Ashley's dropping in some let's monk amulet
Oh, that's a good description too.
charm. What's amulet mean?
Well, like a symbol, you know.
Okay, so let's
Kinda like a
try
charm.
Jizu amulet.
Now, see, when you amulet's almost like a pendant too. That's why you got that pendant in there.
Jizu sama. 8.
You're back to that page.
Yeah. This is what's killing me is that this image is it. Like that's the one. Where's the one I just had? Did I lose it? That's it. It's on like Japanese Mercari. So like I found this through it takes you to, this is the item though. That's it. You got 7 minutes.
I got 8 minutes.
Super difficult.
But you're close.
We are close. All right. So hopefully those get, what I'm gonna do, Dawn, is I'm gonna send you this link that I have here, and if you can find a translation on the what I'm assuming is Japanese or Chinese, then that might guide you to your answer. And then so Michelle and Patrick, because we only have 6 minutes left here before I have to sign off. I got to get ready for tonight's live sale. So Michelle and Patrick, you guys are going to be up next week on the stuff that you guys emailed me on. So I'm going to try and get to work on that and get you some information, because it's super difficult, but like this is the process that we go through. Every single time you have to look something up, I have to figure it out. It's why the books are super helpful too. Like I got a piece right here that's going to be in the live sale tonight, and I have to look it up. I have it on. I know that it's Westmoreland because it has the Westmoreland marking on the bottom.
What are those little things on the inside, like little? What?
Look what Tracy said.
What?
That stressed me out. Can we get easier stuff to research next time? Tracy, I remember I said that like a couple sales ago, lives ago, and somebody was like, if it was easy, we wouldn't be coming to you. So it's not easy, man. It is not easy, especially like, but I'm hoping that you found one on Pinterest too. Okay. I'm hoping that you guys have been learning research techniques.
Well, we've all discovered the worth of Worth Point.
What is this? Madus, do you remember Eddie Murphy's movie where he spun that thing on the wall of the monks?
Oh, yeah. What was that called? What was that movie called?
The Golden Child?
Yeah. That was reminds me of that.
Oh, man. Susie just sent me something. I'm going to go find some impossible stuff. See you soon. Be on the lookout.
But what
just
did
kidding.
Ashley just say? Ashley Carruthers says, rare Japanese miniature cast metal figure, Jizobatsu holding the centennial. Look, there she is. Go back. Okay. Wish fulfilling jewel on a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, this is it right here. It's sold on August 29th, 2018 on Etsy.
For how much?
That's the exact yeah. Susie just found it on Etsy. And I think that's the exact same word that she's using here. Japanese miniature metal figure of Jizu Bosatsu holding this. Dawn, if you're still here, write all of that down that Ashley just said. They said theirs is cast metal.
I wonder how heavy theirs is. It looks like it belonged. There was other things on it, and they've broken off.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. There you go, Dawn. You got it. Ashley and Susie, winner, chicken dinner. Ashley and Susie, you guys rocked on that one. You guys rocked on that one. There you go, Bill. Just sold an $80 Last Supper wood plaque. And then Dawn, thank you again. Oh no, listen, man. This is we're all about trying to help people. That's what we want to do.
Yep.
That's what we're in it for. We're in it to help people, have fun, help people. But I really do appreciate the support from you and everybody in the chat. Like, we got to thank everybody in the chat too. Ashley, I haven't seen Ashley in a long time. I hope you're doing well, Ashley. Ashley and Susie came in the clutch today. So hopefully that information that you just got just now, Dawn, will lead you to what you are looking for.
I think there are more pieces to it, and all that's left is that. There was more of a ring on the top attached to something else.
Yeah, I just got another. Somebody else just found one, found it on Pinterest. Same thing. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same one. That's on Pinterest.
More of a fob on it, more of a hook with a keychain or whatever. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I just saw it, Ashley. It's the that's the same one that Susie found on Etsy. The thing is that they sold it on Etsy. So, but those key words that you found are going to be important to, Susie filed the Pinterest link to Etsy. Those keywords that are in that Etsy listing are going to be key to helping Dawn figure out exactly what it is, right, which is the goal that we have achieved here. Thank you, Rosie. I'm glad you got, I know it gets really late for you guys in the UK. Maria, thank you. Tracy, thank you. I hope all is well, Tracy. Susie, Ashley, you guys rock. Dawn, hopefully we helped you. Michelle and Patrick, we're going to get to you guys next Monday. I'll be back here in 1 hour for the live sale. So hopefully you guys will stop by the live sale tonight and do some shopping. All right, everybody have a great night, okay?
Night,
I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock. Peace.